Out and deeper still is Bella Corona, followed by Akram and Sir Dex. Then comes Red Hot Pepper getting back a little, improving Legally Bay with Freeze along the rails. And then Red Hot Pepper followed closely on its outside, Bella Carus and Two to Yes Boss. They work their way down past the 750 and Sticks and Stones the leader. A length on Piccadilly, Freeze third, Legally Bay fourth, Akram is next, followed by Red Hot Pepper and Sir Dex. A length further off Bella Corona, then her stablemate Bella Carus and Two to Yes Boss as they come to the home corner here, and it's the Queenslanders leading the way. Sticks and Stones from Piccadilly, a length in it. Freeze on the rails, Legally Bay about to be popped the question. A length and a half, Sir Dex, and then comes Bella Corona and Red Hot Pepper. They work their way to the 250 and Sticks and Stones with a kick. Freeze after it, followed by Legally Bay likewise, and then Bella Corona and the others struggling. Here is Legally Bay putting her mind to the test now. She raced to Freeze and Sticks and Stones, and some big money has landed here. Legally Bay wins the Brian Crowley from Freeze. Third, Sticks and Stones, and fourth, Bella Corona, followed by Sir Dex, Yes Boss, Bella Carus, then Piccadilly and Red Hot Pepper and Akram the last pair. Number 8, the winner. Legally Bay has proven too good here. Legally Bay. Rodney Quinn, her normal rider, and Johnny Hawkes, the trainer. Owners C and Mrs. J. Barham by snippets from Decidity. That's the one the big punters wanted to be on, and she didn't let them down. Number 8, Legally Bay, will pay $2.90 and $1.40. Start number 7, win 3, a second and a third to boot. And she's earned for her connections $52,000 today, so she's now around nearly $330,000. And what about her residual value as a brood mare down track, eh? 8,579 officials. Legally Bay, Rod Quinn first. Number 5, Freeze by Mars K, trained by Gay Waterhouse, Chris Munt second. 7, Sticks and Stones, held on well by Big Stone, trained by Bruce McLaughlin, Michael Rodd. And 9 was fourth, and that was Bella Corona. 8, 5, 7 and 9. The totes, the winner number 8, $2.90 and $1.40. Number 5, $1.90. Number 7, $2. Quinella, $7.90. Exactus, $16.40. Trifecta, $60.40. The first 4, $787.10. Spinner on the mixed, $1.20.
Legally Bay, gee, that was plunged in on the tote. $2.90 and $1.40 ahead of Freeze and Sticks and Stones in the Brian Crowley race 3 at Ramwick. Let's look at Cheltenham now. Our next race coming up there is the second on that good rated track, and as you can see, horses going to the barrier. Lucrative Dame for Joe Bowditch is the elect at $2.80, clearly ahead of 2, 5 and 1. New Zealand, we've got another race coming up there, our second last from over there, over the Tasman, due in 9 minutes, and James Blonde is the equal top rated with Montreal Gold, 4 and 9 ahead of 5 and 3. And the latest figures for you now with this 9th race due in 9 minutes. New Zealand on the left, followed by the Australian states, New South Wales, Super Tab and Unitab. Now, just recapping that Montreal Gold there, New Zealand clear favourite. Recapping a late scratching here at Flemington in the Banjo Patterson Yakama number 7. It was taken out 108 on Vet's advice. And let's look at the ratings for this. The Banjo Patterson, the Gary Portelli trained High Fuji is the top rater ahead of 3, 9 and 2. Big field in this race. We're about to look at them in the mounting yard. And elect at $3.20, and the second best on that screen is 2, Mr. American Gothic. The 8 is tightening up though into $10. The second page, the best of those would be numbers 9 and 10, Spedanza and Sir Pentire.
You know, if he runs up to his last run, he's going to be very hard to beat.
All right, Red Labelle goes around later. Went pretty good there back in the spring of last year.
Yeah, we've brought her here more out of frustration. She won well here last year, and she's a bit hard to place in Adelaide now, so we'll come back.
Mark Benavini as we go to New Zealand.
Off and running in the Lindau Guineas. One of the first out, Cowrie King put the head in front. Pay the Believers looms up on the outside. Going with them, James Blonde. On the outside, She Ranges trapped out a bit on the inside. Wee Winkle. 2 back then to Governaire. They're followed by On Suave on its outside. 2 back behind these now. Montreal Gold got back third last, and back with it is Alpha Ron. And last of all now as they work down Bridie Bell. 1,200 metres to go in the Guineas. Pacemaker is now. Cowrie King takes over about a half length now from She Reigns in second place. 3 back behind them is Pay the Believers. 1,000 metres to go. Wee Winkle on the inside next, then James Blonde. They're followed by Montreal Gold midfield, then followed on Suave on the outside of it. They're followed back behind these, then Bridie Bell on its outside, Governor, and 2 back last of all is Alpharon as they race down 800 metres to go. Cowrie King just in front. Right there, She Reigns on the outside. 3 or 4 back, Pay the Believers. On Suave going forward on the outside. On the rails, then Wee Winkle. 2 back behind them then is James Blonde from Montreal Gold. Hasn't moved. Then on the outside of these, Governor as they come to the turn, then followed Bridie Bell and Alpharon. Only about 6 off the pace. Around the corner they come. 500 to go. Cowrie King led them in now for Samantha Spratt. On the outside, She Reigns has been there throughout. Then followed Wee Winkle off the rail. Down the outside, Governor now starts to run on. Bridie Bell along the inside and Alpharon to the extreme outside. Across the track now, 200 metres to go. And in the centre, Wee Winkle. Montreal Gold came at them very quickly. Out wider here, Governor and Alpharon, and along the inside, Bridie Bell. Now it's Montreal Gold. Bridie Bell, the danger on the inside from Wee Winkle. Coming at it now on the inside, Bridie Bell got the nose in front close to home from Montreal Gold, and Bridie Bell won it in the 0800 racing colours. Second at the line was Montreal Gold, then Wee Winkle was third home from, then James Blonde. Next behind this lot then as they went across the line was Governor. Cowrie King gave in, Alpharon so too, then followed She Reigns, and back also Pay the Believers, and On Suave was one of the last home.
8, 9 and 7 there at New Zealand. Super Tab to flow through shortly. 15.90 the winner on New South Wales. Now,
well tried, High Fuji. High Fuji now comes up for Craig Newitt. 10th in the Newcastle Cup. Wasn't a bad run. He kept finding the line from the back. He'll need the pace on. He gives them a start. Now Mr. American Gothic comes up into the line, wearing the colours that Brew wore in this race back in the year 2000 before he went on to take that year's Melbourne Cup. Oarsman moves up. The Wellington Cup winner is set. Badgerswood is set. Spedanza is ready, and Dominia Prince will then complete the line on the outside. Vicksburg favourite from Mr. American Gothic, and High Fuji the best tried in the race. Dominia Prince completes the line. The Banjo Patterson field is ready at the 25.50. They're set, racing now, and the starter caught them pretty well too, with Dominia Prince and Vicksburg away swiftly near the outside from Bulbard, and Serpentine shows pace near the inside. Lexi Tour goes forward. Mr. American Gothic not getting too far back today as they head towards the turn out of the straight, and Mr. Prudence got about 4 or 5 behind him too. Dominia Prince leads for the Riverside. Vicksburg the favourite, slotted in behind him second. Lexi Tour third. Badgerswood the outside. Serpentine fifth. One further back is Spedanza travelling deep on the outside of Bold Bard. 1 to Elwood, and then Mr. American Gothic. 1 to NZ, Mr. Prudent. 2 lengths to High Fuji, trailed by Oarsman, and then 3 lengths to Soldado on the outside, and links last of all. Dominia Prince set the tempo up the side of the course now as he heads out towards the 1800. He's by 2 Badgerswood, 1 Lexi Tour. Spedanza outside Vicksburg with a nice trail. 2 lengths away Bold Bard outside Serpentire, and then another 2 lengths further back Mr. American Gothic, who's on the outside of Elwood. 1.5 Mr. Prudent being followed then by NZ, and then came High Fuji. A length further back at the 1600 is Oarsman, Soldado, and 2 lengths to Lynx. Dominia Prince the leader out to the 1400. He's out by 2 lengths. Lexi Tour in second placing, and a length away Badgerswood. 2 lengths Spedanza fourth, and then Vicksburg fifth. A length and a half to Bold Bard on the outside of Serpentine. Just wanted to get his head up a little bit there. A length further back is Mr. American Gothic being followed by Elwood, and then came Mr. Prudent. 2.5 lengths further back High Fuji outside NZ. Well back is Oarsman, followed by Soldado, and 2 lengths to Lynx. Dominia Prince has the field strung out over plenty of territory. Probably 25 lengths covered them at the 1,000, and he's out by 2.5 Lexi Tour. Badgerswood holding third. Soldado is in fourth placing back behind those horses Spedanza, and then 2 lengths further back at the 800 metres is on the outside Vicksburg. He's come away away from the rails outside Serpentire. They were followed by Elwood getting up on the inside as Mr. American Gothic starts a run around the outside. And then came Mr. Prudent, and back behind those is Lynx Hard Ridden, and High Fuji's putting in a run as they swing around the turn. At the 500 metre mark now, and coming through on the inside, Dominia Prince, but he's under great pressure from firstly Lexitor, Spedanza the outside running on strongly, Vicksburg in the red sleeves, he still hasn't been really let go, and Elwood comes with a run on the inside at the 200, Spedanza now tackled by Vicksburg, Serpentire and Elwood's got right up on the inside, 100 metres left to go, Vicksburg, Spedanza, Vicksburg, they're coming to the line, very close between Vicksburg, Spedanza, very close between them. Third, maybe Serpentire from Mr. Prudent, and Elwood over on the inside. They were trailed by Badgerswood, Lexitor, Oarsman, and then came NZ, followed by Dominia Prince, High Fuji, Mr. American Gothic, Bold Bard and Soldado back towards the tail end. And last to finish is Lynx. Vicksburg and Spedanza fight it out, and Vicksburg has got it. Number 4, ridden by Brett Preble. He's broken back into the winner's stall. Number 4, Vicksburg, Brett Preble, and Mark Minervini take it out. A double for Brett, who scored on Noble Red in the second. Second placing goes to 9, Spedanza. And third, number 10, Serpentire. 4, 9 and 10, a half-head victory for the winner. 4, 9 and 10. Fourth going to Mr. Prudent, and fifth in is number 11, Elwood. 4, 9, 10, 1 and 11, and the time is 2 minutes and 46 seconds. 2 minutes and 46. Vicksburg just arriving in time to score. And a very patient ride by Brett Preble. He just sat and waited till the right moment to go. And when he hit the button, the horse did quicken. He got to Spedanza. Spedanza fought back tremendously well, but Vicksburg just proving a shade too good, the 4-year-old son of Thundergulch, trained by the Adelaide mentor Mark Minervini. It's been a long while since he's been in the winner's stall, this horse, but that was his race for a narrow win today. 4, 9, 10 on race 4. In the next, Luke Curry rides Mbili number 6. Scratchings are 9 and 16. Race 5 at 2:20.
At one stage, Vicksburg was being touted as a Turnbull Stakes chance, but comes out to win the staying test, the Banjo Patterson. And have a look at the light blue cap, red sleeves, yellow jacket, and the Thunder Gulch galloper collects the cash in the run to the line. 4, 9, 10 and 1. First 4 to be confirmed, New South Wales. Track upgrade at Randwick after the third from dead to good. Now, correct weight at Cheltenham, 5, 7, 2 and 4. First 4 in New South Wales, $2,981. There's the winning time. Back at Doomben, let's get some late mail.
Yes, the numbers here, Brendan, are 2, 3, 5 and 4. The 2, of course, is very short. Not much difference out in the bookmaker is what there is on the tote. However, looks very fit. It's got the benefit of the 1 alley. I'm going to put it on top. But the horse I do like is the 3, Lust for Victory. It's drawn a bit awkwardly, but gee, it looks well, and it was a very good run last start. I just think it represents a bit value, and you've got value on the tote. The 5, Cambuyu, is another one that looked particularly well. 2 alley, it'll get a lovely run from there. And then, of course, another one I'm putting in is Mace K Miss. She's a light-looking filly, but does look particularly well. The top weight and the 6 also look all right, but as I say, I'm going to make them 2, 3, 5 and 4, but I like the 3 each way. Thanks, Brendan.
OK, Larry, Bloodline, all of the rage in latest in betting. Scott Galloway for John Hawkes by Dracula. Now, that track upgrade, just confirming that Randwick after race 3 to good. Tony Brassel joins us now as we look at the runners for the Group 3 Craven Plate. Sky ratings, first of all, with Ariante and Shower of Roses, the stable mates, to beat home Hebe Rebe. 4 and 9 equal, ahead of 1 and then number 2. On course, it's Shower of Roses, who is the favourite, ahead of So Assertive, which is good value of the tote. Ariante's the third pick on course, big unders on the tote as we speak. And outside of those, the rest, double figure odds on course. And there's Shower of Roses tote price. They're betting a lot shorter on course, and it's been well backed. Now, number 1 is Hebe Rebe. It's been documented this horse will be ridden back a little today.
Talking to us. Thank you, Joe.
Well, the pundits are having difficulty sorting this race out on course, Joe, with Shower of Roses the best tried, but stablemate So Assertive with its admirers. Same for Ariante, and at longer odds, Masquerado comes in and is nice value. Let's head up to the broadcast tower.
Thank you, Les, and half the field in line. Half the field in for the fourth event of the day, and the best back runner is number 9, Shower of Roses. $3, $1.40. Best back to beat her, one of her stablemates, and that is So Assertive, number 6, stepping from 1,400 from the Cameron at Newcastle to the 2,000 today. That is $5.80, now $5.90 and $2.10. Track upgraded after the previous from dead to good. 8 Legally Bay winning the previous, landing some big bets from 5 Free, 7 Sticks and Stones and 9 Bella Corona. So this track has dried out remarkably well, because the chairman of stewards was the view earlier in the day that we wouldn't get an upgrade, but the old Randwick track, well, when I say the old Randwick track, this has been down for 12 months now, and it's a bit like the good days of yesteryear when the track used to dry out so swiftly. Anyway, they're all set, ready to go. This is race number 4, and they're off and running this time, and So Assertive got the best of the start, commencing pretty well with Shower of Roses. Jet Kiwi and Ariante moving up quickly. A length and a half to Bulkhead. Hebe Rebe drifting back along the inside of Masquerado and Monmecki, and last of all is National Treasure. The heavily back Shower of Roses to the lead for months, heading to the 1,600, and she opens up about a couple of lengths now, in fact 2.5. Second, So Assertive. Ariante a length away. Third, nearly 2 lengths to the Kiwi, Jets Kiwi. On the outside of Bulkhead, followed by Monmecki, and then Hebe Rebe inside of Masquerado, and National Treasure is last. Shower of Roses going along at a reasonable clip, and she clears away going down the back straight and approaches the 1,200 with a lead of 4 lengths on So Assertive. 3 away third is Jets Kiwi on the outside of Ariante. 2.5 then coming Monmecki, shading Bulkhead on the fence, and then a good margin of 2.5 to Masquerado. Hebe Rebe's on the rails, and absolute is National Treasure. Shower of Roses, one of 4 Waterhouse runners, leads clearly, and onto the side they travel, approaching the 850. Shower of Roses steadied by months, leads about 2.5 So Assertive. 2 lengths further back Jets Kiwi, followed by Ariante, then Monmecki 3/4, Bulkhead nearly 2 lengths to Masquerado. Hebe Rebe the rail, and National Treasure brings up the rear. No change as they come along past the 600. The heavily back Shower of Roses, a length and 3/4 So Assertive. Similar margin Jets Kiwi. Ariante is hugging the rails as they swing around the bend. Then Monmecki, followed by Bulkhead, Masquerado, Hebe Rebe, and 3 to National Treasure. Into the straight and up the rise. Shower of Roses taken on by So Assertive. In third position, a length away, Ariante, and then a break to Jets Kiwi, followed by Monmecki. Shower of Roses, a half length on So Assertive, 120 to travel. Shower of Roses pulling out plenty. She zipped away from So Assertive, then Monmecki, and it's all the way to Shower of Roses, back to a best. Shower of Roses easily from So Assertive. Third Monmecki, and fourth was Jets Kiwi, and then Bulkhead, Ariante, Hebe Rebe, followed by National Treasure, and Masquerado has run a shocker, tailed off last. Too good. Money speaks all languages and tells a lot of tales. Number 9, Shower of Roses, written by Chris Muntz for Gay Waterhouse and the Guree Pastoral Company. The money was on, and obviously that indicated that the mare had pleased. She'd had 2 runs back, 7th out of 7 in the Tramway, 6th out of 8 in the Shannon, but obviously she looked terrific going out. She's obviously worked well, and Gay has got her back into the form that she displayed in the autumn. Number 9, Shower of Roses, written by C. Muntz's first. Number 6, So Assertive, written by Jim Cassidy, second. Number 7, Monmecki, handled by Larry Cassidy, third. And number 2, Jets Kiwi, Scott Seamer was fourth. Shower of Roses, start 9, win 4. So Assertive by Zabeel, stepping from 14 to 2,000, did a good job. And Monmecki by Mukdam, trained by Gerald Ryan, and ran quite an even race. But she was simply too good. Muntz got into the lead easily. He let her rip along a bit going down the back. He steadied her coming onto the 1,000 corner, quickened up as they straightened up, just for a fleeting moment, fleeting only. So Assertive looked some sort of hope, but then she found another gear, this beautiful mare by Zabeel, and she has won it, and won it easily. So in the last 2 races we've had Legally Bay and Shower of Roses really back to tip-top form. She scored by 2 1/4 lengths, 2.5 second and third. She's run 2:02.78, tied the knot, holds the race record 2:01.69. The last 600 took 36.75.
Well done to them. Shower of Roses, 280 and 140, winning the Craven Plate. 9, 6 and 7 details you've got. That's 2 got in fourth, Jets Kiwi. And it's paid $540 the first 4 there for Randwick race 4. Shower of Roses hitting the line. Looking towards our next race, that comes from Adelaide as we see Shower of Roses getting over the line. They're at the start for the next race. Only a small field and not too much between any of them. The 3 just ahead of the 6 there for race 3 due in 5 minutes in Adelaide. Now, Doomben, correct weight is there on the previous 3, 2 and 4. The trifecta $61.20. Stathy Catseed is the winning jock there. And